So let us look into list attributes. So we have a length function. So what length function does is that it will return the number of elements in a particular list. So let us pass in this named list, and we observe that it's going to be 2 because we have that matrix and that vector, right? And also if we pass in unnamed list, we're gonna get 2, right? And let's say, remember we created that empty list. So let's say we want the length of that empty list, right? So this empty list, we can observe that the length of this empty list is length. Okay, so we're going to observe that this list contained no elements. Okay, so we also have the names function. So what the names function does is that it retains the names of the elements in the list, right? If there are no names, then the function will return null. Say in our case, in the example of an empty list, so names will return null. So let's see that, and we pass in empty list. So you observed that this list contained no names, right? Also, the unnamed list contained no names, and we observe that we are returning null, but we also have named list, and we are observing that we are going to get the names of the the names of um, the names of the elements in our list, right? If you can remember, in single mode data structures, we have used the mode function to return the type of data that is held, right? Because now lists are multi-mode structures, right? Say there is no longer a single mode of data that is being stored. So let's look, for example, and say mode, and then pass in this list. What you observe here is that you are getting what? List. So it will return list, right? Not in the case of vectors where it will return numeric or correct. Because a list are multi-mode, they can store different R data types, such in this example, we have a vector and a matrix, so we are going to get list when we are using mode function.